Here's the aftermath of a video. It's called Jeylan refuses to let Chase watch TV / grounded. Enjoy. Chase says, "Man, what a nice day to watch SpongeBob SquarePants on Nickelodeon." And I'm still watching the episodes, Hooky and Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2, the season 1 finale episodes. Jeylan says, "Hey, Chase." Chase says, "What do you want?" And, oh no, not again, Jeylan. "What do you want?" Jeylan says, "Good question, Chase. I'm going to change the channel so Chase from Zoe 101 can watch Caillou." Oh no, please don't let me watch Caillou. I non-like this show. This show non-rocks. SpongeBob SquarePants is way better than Caillou. Period. I don't care. Put on Caillou right now. No, Jeylan. My name is Chase from Zoe 101, and Jeylan needs to let me watch. Chase says, "Please let me watch SpongeBob SquarePants on Nickelodeon right now." Nope. Jeylan says, "Nope," and guess what? I'm bashing your opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants. I bash your opinion. And your opinion is disrespected. Chase from Zoe 101 is crying. "Jeylan, how can you do this to me? You're a big bully to me." Chase from Zoe 101 was crying. Zoe from Zoe 101 says, "What's going on in here? And why is Chase crying?" Nicole from Zoe 101 says, "Yeah, why is Chase crying? What's the matter with him?" Michael from Zoe 101 says, Chase has been crying because Jeylan won't let Chase from Zoe 101 watch SpongeBob SquarePants. And he bashed Chase's opinion on the SpongeBob SquarePants TV show. And he had to let Chase watch Caillou. Zoe says, "What? Oh my God. Jeylan, you do not ever let Chase watch Caillou. And you do not disrespect Chase's opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants. Ever. This is very unacceptable. I'm Zoe from Zoe 101. Chase is Chase from Zoe 101. Zoe's best friends are Nicole and Michael from Zoe 101. And Nicole says, "Jeylan, I am very disappointed in you. We are so pissed off at you right now. That's it. We're going to call your parents right now. And we're going to tell SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs." Jeylan says, "No, please don't. I'm very sorry for talking back to SpongeBob. And now refusing to let Chase watch TV. I'm very sorry for the two bad things." Well, Michael says, "Well, you should have thought about that before you went ahead just to refuse to let Chase watch TV. That's not good." Zoe says, "Nicole, would you like to call Jeylan's parents?" Nicole says, "Sure, why not? Hello, is this Jeylan's parents?" Good. Your 16-year-old son, Jeylan, your 16-year-old son, Jeylan, let Chase watch nothing but Caillou instead of SpongeBob SquarePants. He is supposed to watch SpongeBob SquarePants. Chase is supposed to be watching SpongeBob SquarePants, not Caillou. Can Jeylan be grounded? Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Nicole's off the phone with Jeylan's parents. Nicole says, I already called Jeylan's parents. And next, Michael's going to tell SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs right now. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob's back home from the episode Hooky, still crying. But Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs feel a little sad. SpongeBob cries. What is it? Zoe says, you are not going to believe what Jeylan did. Patrick says, what do you do? Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs feel shocked while SpongeBob is still crying. And Zoe, Nicole, Chase, and Michael from Zoe 101 are all very angry at Jeylan. Chase says, Jeylan wouldn't let me watch SpongeBob SquarePants. And he talked back to me and bashed my opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants. And now I was crying. And now I'm very mad at you. Patrick Squidward says, what? You do not ever bash Chase's opinions on appropriate stuff. Ever. You know you gotta respect opinions and be nice. Mr. Krabs says, that is it. We're gonna kick you out of the house right now. But before you get kicked out of the house, say sorry to SpongeBob right now. And don't you dare say, make me to us. Say sorry to SpongeBob now. Jeylan says, okay, I'm very sorry, SpongeBob, that I just talked back to him and made him cry and made a childhood fear, aka a rant about his show, SpongeBob SquarePants. Will you please forgive me? And I promise never ever do a bad thing like this. Because back in Jeylan's Angry Mom video, Jeylan's mom better not act like this. But to Jeylan, he is not going to act like this ever again. And will SpongeBob please forgive Jeylan? SpongeBob turns back to his angry look and says, absolutely not, Jeylan. You will not... You are not going to be forgiven. And I'm not going to forgive you. And no, you're not sorry. You should have thought about being nice to me before you went ahead just to talk back to me. I'm very disappointed in you. And I'm highly offended at you right now. Now, get out of Chase's house with the guest stars from SpongeBob SquarePants. We never want to see you again. Enjoy being grounded by your parents. Yeah. That's what SpongeBob said. Patrick's turn. Patrick says, yeah, enjoy being grounded by your parents. Bye. Squidward says, me too. Mr. Krabs says, me 3. Chase says, me 4. Zoe says, me 5. Nicole says, me 6. And Michael says, me 7. We don't ever want to see you again. Now go home right now. When Jeylan got home, and he's going to get grounded by his parents, Jeylan's mom says, Jeylan, are you serious with me? How dare you go to Chase's house in Zoe 101 just to bash Chase's opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants and talk back to him and made him cry and made Zoe, Nicole, and Michael from Zoe 101 angry, and also made SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs angry, which are all 4 SpongeBob characters that were very mad at Jeylan. Jeylan, you do not ever get to behave like that at Chase's house. Ever. And you do not get to bash Chase's opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants or talk back to him and make him cry. Ever. What do you have to say for yourself? Jeylan says, but Mom and Dad, I'm sorry. Jeylan's dad says, no, you're not sorry, Jeylan. That's it. Now you're even more grounded for 162 weeks now. You have no computer, no phone, no hanging out with friends, no bullying Zoe, Nicole, Chase, and Michael from Zoe 101, no bullying SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Plankton, or Sandy from SpongeBob SquarePants, and no video games of any kind, and none of the above, and no life, and furthermore. As your punishment, you are going to write an apology letter to SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants, and as a matter of fact, you're going to write all 8 apology letters to SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, and Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants, and Zoe, Nicole, Chase, and Michael from Zoe 101 for what you've done. And you will be forced to watch shows that are not broadcasted by PBS, like SpongeBob SquarePants, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, iCarly, Rugrats, The Fairly Odd Parents, The Loud House, and other non-PBS broadcasted shows along with The Simpsons. Same thing for your non-PBS broadcasted baby shows, Dora the Explorer, Blue's Clues, Ni Hao Kai Lan, The Koala Brothers, The Pajanimals, Bananas and Pajamas, Little Einsteins, and more. Now go to your room right now and start watching SpongeBob SquarePants and Zoe 101 on Nickelodeon. Now go! Jeylan cries and says, Jeylan's dad says, oh, knock it off, Jeylan, and go to sleep. Jeylan's mom says, I agree with your dad.